Hi, everybody. Welcome to Life Wisdom with Ed Langan, the place to come for practical and spiritual information to help you along your path. In this spiritual talk show, we talk about everything from self-love and creating your own reality to quantum physics and what your soul wants you to know. I'm your host, Ed Langan. I am a psychic channel for Ascended Masters. I'm a master life coach. I'm a law of attraction expert and a spiritual teacher. Other than that, I'm just a regular dude, whatever that might be. In this episode, we're going to talk about everybody's favorite subject, or not, money. Money is an interesting thing. This is going to be a very interesting show, and hopefully it will help a lot of folks out there. We're going to talk about what money really is. We're going to talk about how you live what you believe about money. We're going to go over some beliefs that you may have that may be hindering you from allowing money to flow to you. We're going to do an EFT tapping about allowing more money to flow to you. And then in the second half of the show, I'm going to channel the guides for anybody who may have questions for the guides. And you can ask the questions in the live chat, and you can comment in the chat here. So that's essentially what we're going to do today. I think that's good. So we always start all our videos and all our Facebooks and everything with thank you. Thank you for everybody who's liking and sharing our programs and our videos. We really appreciate that. And what you're doing is you're making it easy for other folks who are seeking this information to find it. And we really appreciate that. And also all of us at Star Nations really appreciate you liking and sharing not just my show, but all the shows that are on Star Nations to help everybody find that information. Star Nations is a wonderful library, I guess you'd call it, of amazing information that on all sorts of subjects that helps lots and lots of people. And from all of us at Star Nations, thank you very much. We appreciate you guys liking and sharing our shows. Good. All right. Marge is here as always, and she is doing a great job flying the plane, running the control center there. And if there are some subjects that you would like me to do a show on, please message me. Let me know. You can put it in the comments here. You can comment on the Facebook page. Just let me know. I'd be happy to do that. I will give you a little tease. Next month, in July, I'm going to have my article in Star Nations magazine, my quarterly column, and it's going to be on manifesting. And the next show next month is also going to be on manifesting. So you're going to want to make sure you catch that one too. Good. So let's see who's in the live stream today. Let's see who's here with us. Rob is here. Hi, Rob. How are you? I love your picture playing the guitar there, fellow guitar player. And Julie Shumway Hill is here. Hi, Julie. How are you? Thank you for being here. And Neshi is there. Hi, Ed. I love today's show topic. Good. We're excited about it too. Oh, and Neshi's saying hi to Marge. Yep, Marge is here. Thank you, Neshi. I appreciate that. Good. I just want to remind everybody that one of the other things that we do is we have what we refer to as the meditation and prayer group. And once a month on a Monday from 7 till 7:10 Eastern Standard Time, so wherever you are, you have to adjust the time accordingly, we meditate for 10 minutes for peace, love, harmony, and healing. And we have a lot of people who are joining us in from all over the country and some people from the other side of the world. And our intention is just to simply send out a wave of positive energy into the world. So if you can join us, that would be great. Good. The other thing I wanted to let you know is on June 10th, the June issue of Star Nations magazine came out, and it is now available. And there is the beautiful cover. It's a great magazine. I subscribe to it, and I've been reading it. There's some wonderful articles again, and the cover is gorgeous. That is available, and I know Neshi will probably pop in the information there. So if you guys want to subscribe and get a copy, it'll be in the comments here. So that's out and available for you. And if you're just joining in, Pat McDonald. Hi, Pat. How are you? Namaste. Nice to see you. If you're just joining, I am Ed Langan, and I am the host of Life Wisdom with Ed Langan, and you are watching Life Wisdom with Ed Langan. What a coincidence, right? All right. Everybody's favorite subject or not, money. Now, normally when I do this at the workshop, I take my arms and I put it all the way out there, but you're not going to be able to see it. So I'm going to do it from here, okay? And money, you live what you believe about money. And you're somewhere, this is the negative side, and this is the positive side, and you're somewhere on this scale. And the interesting thing about it is we have been hearing stuff about money ever since we were little kids. We've heard good things, we've heard bad things, we've heard some stuff that is just plain baloney. We've heard other things that's really good advice. And depending on where you are on that scale is how you're manifesting money right now. So what our goal is for today, what we're going to hope to do is to move you a little bit further along the scale. The tapping will help shift some of that. We're hopefully going to uncover some beliefs that you may have about money. And as you understand that you have beliefs or baggage about money, you can start to shift them and let them go. So that's what we're gonna do today. Now, here's one of the first ones that we want to ask you about. Have you heard that money is the root of all evil? We've all heard that. We've heard that. The interesting thing about that is that is not what the quote actually is. The quote actually is, the love of money is the root of all evil. So we haven't even heard that correctly. So we have a lot of information and misinformation about money. As I've said, since we've been kids, we've been hearing stuff about money. What is money? Have you heard the expression that money is currency? Well, it is. So money is actually energy. Money itself isn't anything. Money is paper with beautiful artwork on it, which Marge is going to show you some pictures of some of the beautiful artwork on money. And that's what money is, but it's just paper, and it's, metals, but it's energy. That's really what it is. It's energy. It's an energetic agreement between people in a company, between organizations, things like that. That's what it is. And the purpose of money was to make things easier for people. Can you imagine going around carrying goats and chickens and cows and pigs and whatever to barter with your neighbors with? I'll give you 2 goats for a shovel, and I'll give you a cow for, it got to be cumbersome to carry all that stuff around. So that's when it went to paper and to metal. Now, in a minute, I'm going to tell you who started that, and you're not going to believe it. It's going to be a wonderful trivia question for you to use and stump your friends, because most people don't know. But the thing that I wanted to say about money is the original intent about money was that it benefited both parties. And that was the important part, that it benefited both parties. Now, we've lost track of that at some point. Okay, so who started paper money? Do you have any idea? Genghis Khan. He's the one, I guess he got tired of carrying around all the stuff he looted from everybody else, all the gold and silver and everything else got to be really heavy. So he is the first person to start with paper money. And that may have been the first negative experience with money, who knows? But that's where it started. But what the thing that we really want you to understand is money is energy. And when you begin to take some of the angst out of money and some of your thoughts about what money is, and just remember that it's energy, that starts to soften your beliefs a little bit. Because you're already really good at attracting energy for lots of other things. And when you start thinking about money as energy, that will give you some relief and help you soften that. Good. As always, if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to post them in there, and we will answer them for you. So, when I say money, what jumps into your head? What's your first thought? Not enough? Hard to get? You have to work really hard to get money? Money is a struggle? Money is a challenge? Here's one that we ask people all the time in the workshop, in the money workshop. We do a workshop called Heal Your Money Energy. And so some of this is from that workshop. And we ask people all the time, we ask them, is your job the only place that money can come from? And the interesting thing is a lot of people say yes. And we say, oh, so you've never been walking down the street and saw a dollar laying on the street and bent down and picked that up? And they go, oh yeah, that's happened. And I said, well, how about gift cards? Has anybody ever given you a gift card, or ever got a birthday card with some cash in it, or a check, or anything like that? And they go, oh yeah. So if your thought process is that money can only come from your job, you're taking a very, very big funnel and making it very small and forcing money just to come to you in one way. So as you start thinking about money as energy and about currency, and think about the law of attraction and attracting money into your experience. If you've been watching my show, you know that we talk about the law of attraction and attracting things into your experience. Then you know that you can attract it, because money is a form of energy, currency. We want that to really to stick in your mind, that money is currency, it's energy. Good. Here are some potential beliefs that you may have about money that's stopping money from flowing to you. Flowing, I can speak, there we go. Flowing to you. And that belief is, the first one is, rich people are bad or evil. Now, does that resonate with you? Rich people are bad or evil. Because if it does, that's something you want to look at and you want to switch and you want to change, because it's a trap. What do you mean, Ed? What do you mean it's a trap? Well, if rich people are bad and evil and you want to have money, for you to get money, you have to become bad or evil. So that makes it a trap, because you're not going to become bad or evil. And it keeps you from getting more money, unless you change that belief, unless you change the way you think about that. So here's the way you do that. You Google people with money who are doing good things. You do a little research. Now, some of the easy ones and some of the obvious ones would be like your Oprahs and Ellen DeGeneres, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, things like that. And you can find those people out there, and you can find that they're doing wonderful things. But there's a lot of people out there who are doing amazing things with money, and they are not particularly interested in publicity. They don't care. They're just doing the good thing. It seems that the publicity always comes from the negative things, because negative stuff sells newspapers. The other interesting thing is how the media portrays this. If you watch TV, it's always the evil rich corporation that's doing something bad, or it's always the evil rich guy who's doing, it's always, and that continues that belief that rich people are bad or evil. There's a comedian, his name is, I believe it's Jonathan Oliver. And because I always say something different, I'm pretty sure it's Jonathan Oliver, who bought a medical debt company for $15 million and then forgave everybody their debt. I don't know if you saw it on Facebook. I believe the man's name is Robert Smith. He was doing a commencement speech at a university, and he let everybody know, all the seniors, that he was going to pay off their student debt. LeBron James, the basketball player, is sending 240 kids to college. The tennis player, Federer, I can't think of his, I believe it's Roger Federer, is also sending a boatload of kids to college. There are lots of wonderful people out there doing wonderful things with money. And if you just do a little research, you'll find that and start paying more attention to the good people doing good things with money. Are there? Yes, John Oliver. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. As you start to realize that there are a lot of really, really good people doing great things with money, that's how that belief starts to melt away. And you start to let that go. You can be good and you can have lots of money. Good. Here's another one. And this is an interesting one. You have to be lucky to get money. And in the workshop, I ask people, raise your hands if you believe that. And some people believe that. And then I ask them, what is luck? And they can't explain. They go, and some of them who are smart say it's the law of attraction. And I go, yes, it is. Good answer. It is the law of attraction. But luck is nothing. Luck is smoke. There's no such thing as luck. This is what happens with luck. There's two people who are doing the exact same thing. And one of them is thriving and one of them isn't. And the person that isn't realizes that they're doing the same thing, but doesn't understand about law of attraction, doesn't understand about energy, and simply looks at the person who is doing better and says, they must have some sort of magic. They must be lucky, and that must be it. So if you believe that you have to be lucky to get money, you're giving your power away to nothing, because there's no such thing as luck. Our universe is based on the law of attraction, and everything is attracted into your experience. Now, if you believe that your ability to attract is luck and you call it luck, that's a different thing. But generally speaking, luck is nothing. And if you're giving your power away, waiting to become lucky or to get lucky, to have something to come into your experience, money, win the lottery, whatever, you're giving your power away and you're going to have a long wait. Know that you can shift your energy and change your beliefs and allow money to flow into your experience. And then you can tell all your friends you're lucky, but you're going to know that you're actually attracting it, and it's the law of attraction. Excellent. Good. Here's another big one that we come across all the time, and that is money is not spiritual and being materialistic is bad. That comes up a fair amount in our community. Is that something that resonates with you? So I'm going to ask you a question. Where is God? And obviously you can't answer me, but the people who answer in the workshop say, well, God is everywhere. You say, okay, I like that. So God is in everything. God is in my desk. God is in the microphone. It's in the computer. It's in the light that's shining on me. God is in everything. It's in my shirt, is within me, with everything in the room, everywhere. And I asked them, is that correct? God is in. They say, yep, that's correct. God is in everywhere. And I say, okay, if God is everywhere, how can God not be in money? Oh, well, I guess that's not the case then. I guess God is in money. The interesting thing is, have you looked at American money? There's a picture of it shining on your screen right now, and it says, in God we trust. So God's name is even on the money. Money is not good or bad. Money is neutral. It's what the person does with the money that can be a good thing or a bad thing. So if you believe that money is not spiritual and you're being spiritual, you're not going to allow yourself to have money. Money is a tool. Money is energy. Money makes a lot of things easier for people. And shouldn't spiritual people have money so that we can do a better job with it than the current situation out there? And don't misunderstand me. As I mentioned earlier, there's lots of really, really good people doing wonderful things with money. And you can certainly be one of them. But if you believe that money is not spiritual, you're using that as a way not to allow money to flow into your experience. Good. Here's another one. I don't deserve money. I sabotage myself so I don't get it. That's an interesting one. And that has to do with worthiness. Have you had any experience with babies? Have you met a baby that came into our world thinking, I'm going to be not worthy? I'm going to have low self-esteem. I'm going to not love myself? Of course not. That's impossible. If you've been around babies, you know that they eat, sleep, and poop. They can't talk. They have no hair. They can't walk. And they rule the world. You have all the big people around them changing their schedules and doing this and waking up in the middle of the night to feed them and take care of them, et cetera, et cetera. And they rule the world because they're powerful little spiritual beings until we teach them otherwise. So if you believe that you're not worthy and that you will sabotage if you have money, someone taught you that. And the good thing about that, yes, there is a good thing about that, is if someone taught you that and it's not innate within you, because it's not, then you can unlearn that. You can shift that and you can change that. You can make an effort to unlearn that because it's not true. There's nobody who's not worthy. It's impossible. It's completely impossible. Do you know who you are? You are a spark of God. You are a miracle. You are the only one of you in the entire universe. You're the only one of you on our planet. There's 7.5 billion people on our planet, and there's only one of you. And you were created by God in the image of God, and God does not make junk. So there is no possibility that you are not worthy, that you don't deserve money, that you don't deserve the best. It's impossible. And if you believe that, someone taught you that. I hope that's landing for you people out there who may have that belief. I grew up with bad self-esteem, so I understand. And it's something that I worked on. So from our heart to yours, we hope that helps you. Good. The last one that we're going to talk about before we do the tapping is there's not enough to go around. Do you believe that? Do you believe that there's not enough money to go around? That is the pie theory. That's also the belief in lack. Remember, you live what you believe, period. So whatever your beliefs are about anything, about any subject, about money, whatever, that's what you believe. Whatever identity you've created about all these subjects, that's what you believe. So to shift those, you have to shift what you believe. The pie theory is this. There's this pie, and everybody gets a slice of the pie. And if that guy over there gets a bigger slice than someone else gets a smaller slice. The person who created the pie theory wants you to believe in lack. They want you to believe in not enough. They don't want you to realize that you create your own reality and you make your own pie. And what your pie is and how much pie you have has nothing to do with them. You create your own reality. The law of attraction is working for you personally. So you create whatever size pie you want. And when you learn that and when you understand that, you can have as big a pie as you want. Now, I'm going to use an example of somebody, and this is not political in any way whatsoever. We're just going to use him as an example because it works as an example. So don't beat me up in the comments. We're just going to use him as an example. And the example is, I'm from New York, so I've been very aware of Donald Trump for a really, really long time. And Donald Trump had all this money and lost it, and then got it all back because he understood the energy of having money. He was already attracting money. He was already in the vibration of having and allowing money. So when he lost money, he got it back again. So in other words, he created his own pie. He made a mistake and lost his own pie, and then he created another pie. You're doing the exact same thing. There's more than enough to go around. Everywhere you look in our universe, in our reality, you're shown abundance. If you can get somewhere where there are no lights to block the sky and see the stars, there's billions of them. Have you ever been on the beach when it's covered with shells? There's hundreds and thousands and millions all over the place. You ever tried to plant a plant in that spot where you're going to plant the plant? There's a million rocks right there. Our universe shows us abundance. Look at all the different insects. Look at all the different birds. Look at all the different fish. Look at all the different people. Everywhere you look is abundance. Don't believe in lack. It's not true. The people who want you to believe in lack are using that to control and manipulate you. It's not true. You control your own reality. You create your own reality. So those are 5 of the bigger beliefs about money that people have, which hopefully we helped you shift a little bit there. The other thing that we want to talk about is, what story are you telling yourself about money? What is your money story? When you start telling a different story about money, your energy about money starts to change. So instead of saying, I don't have enough, you can start saying, money is flowing to me, money is flowing to me, money is flowing to me, and that will start to shift your story. The important thing is, what does your money story feel like? And we ask people that, and they can't tell me. They can't tell Marge and I in the workshops because they haven't thought about it. So the first part of your money story, and we also want you to connect the feelings and feel the feelings of it, because that grounds you into your body so you start to embody it, is, so the first part about having money is, it's relief. Your shoulders go down, you relax, and you feel better. It's sort of an and it's an unburdened feeling, and it's happy, and it's eager. You feel well-being. You feel like everything is all right, and you feel eager and excited because, look at all the possibilities. Look at all the things that I can do. It feels like a vacation day. You know how you feel on vacation? When you get up and you have that wonderful sense of freedom and everything is open to you and you can do anything that you want, and there's the excitement for the day and where you're going and what you're going to see and what you're going to do. There's a playfulness and an eagerness and a confidence. There's well-being. There's knowing that all is well. There's flow. There's carefree. There's ease. There's relaxed. There's excitement. Have you focused on any of those feelings? Have you started to tell yourself that story about money? And that's how it feels to have money. Full of energy, alive, joyful. Yes, I can. That's how it feels to have money. So start telling yourself that story instead of the old story, and allow it to develop into your experience so that you start to attract it. Good. The story that you're telling yourself about anything is what you're living. So as you start telling yourself a new story about money, your experience with money has to change. Good. I hope you got all that. We're going to do the tapping. We're going to do the tapping. You remember the tapping, and I'm going to go over the tapping points with you real quick, and we're going to do a tapping for more money to flow. The points are the karate chop, which is this part of your hand right here, and we tap like this, and it could be either hand. You don't have to tap. You don't have to tap both. Either here. Then the first point, the second point, pardon me, is your eyebrow, right where your eyebrow starts. The next one is the side of your eye. The third one is under your eye. The middle of your lip between your, that is your lip, between your nose and your lip itself, right in the middle there. The fold of your chin. Your collarbone. Your collarbone is down an inch and out an inch. Yeah, I have a big hand. Just go like that. The next one is the wrist, which is about 3 fingers down. So again, just tap your whole side of your wrist like that, and the top of your head, just like that. And we're going to do that in a second. And as always, when we're tapping around our eyes, we want to tap really, really gently. The harder you tap doesn't make a difference. It's not going to get it in there. So be gentle with yourself as you're tapping. And I'm going to put these up on here so that I can see them and read them. And I will go slow. And the first time I'm going to say it, and then the second time you're going to repeat it back to me. So here we go. So we're going to do a negative round first. We do a negative round first to rile the energy up. And then after that, we're going to do 2 positive rounds. So we're going to start with the karate chop, which is right here, this part of your hand. That's where we're starting. And the first part, I'm going to read it, and then we'll say it together the second time. Okay, so here we go. Even though I have this block about allowing money to flow to me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And now all together. Even though I have this block about allowing money to flow to me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. First time just me. Even though I have this block about allowing money to flow to me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And now all of us together. Even though I have this block about allowing money to flow to me, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then here's the third one on the karate chop. Even though I am afraid of having money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All together. Even though I am afraid of having money, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Perfect. So now we're going to do the eyebrow. Sometimes I get scared and overwhelmed about money. All together. Sometimes I get scared and overwhelmed about money. Side of the eye. At times, I worried about money. I am, at times, worried about money. Under the eye. I was taught that there's not enough money and taught to worry about it. Altogether. I was taught that there is not enough money and taught to worry about it. Under the nose. I know I learned the rules about money from my family. I know I learned rules about money from my family. Chin. I know I learned rules about money from society. I know I learned rules about money from society. You guys are doing great. Collarbone. I am tired of being worried about money. Altogether. I am tired of being worried about money. Wrist. I want to shift my beliefs about money. Altogether. I want to shift my beliefs about money. Top of the head. I want to stop living in fear about money. Altogether. I want to stop living in fear about money. Perfect. Take a deep breath. Excellent. You guys are doing great. Now we're going to do 2 positive rounds. So again, we start with the karate chop, and this time the 3 statements is the same each of the time. So it's the same statement every time. Okay, here we go. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And we're all going to say it together. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All of us together. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And one more time. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All together. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Good. All right. Eyebrow. I am relaxing and loosening up about money. All together. I am relaxing and loosening up about money. Side of the eye. I'm going to put my focus on feeling good instead of what is lacking. And all of us together. I'm going to put my focus on feeling good instead of what is lacking. Good. Under the eye. Money is easy to create. All together. Money is easy to create. Under the nose. Money is easy to come by. All together. Money is easy to come by. Chin. Money is energy, and I can be in alignment with it. Money is energy, and I can be in alignment with it. Collarbone. I am now choosing to break my family rules about money. All together. I am now choosing to break my family rules about money. Wrist. Money is flowing easily to me. Money is flowing easily to me. And the top of our heads. I am fine and everything is working out for me. I am fine and everything is working out for me. Take a deep breath. You're doing great. You're shifting your money energy. Excellent. Let's do another positive round. Here we go with the karate chop. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All of us together. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And again, I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All together. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. One more time. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. All together. I am willing and ready to change my beliefs about money, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Good. Eyebrow. There is more than enough money to go around. All together. There is more than enough money to go around. Side of the eye. I am choosing to focus on positive things. I am choosing to focus on positive things. Under the eye. I am worthy of unlimited abundance. I am worthy of unlimited abundance. Under the nose. I am choosing to stop complaining about money. I am choosing to stop complaining about money. Chin. I now choose to attract more money to me. I now choose to attract more money to me. Collarbone. I do deserve abundance. I do deserve abundance. Wrist. I am allowing more money to flow to me now. I am allowing more money to flow to me now. Top of the head. I always have enough money. I always have enough money. Let's say that one more time just to get in there. I always have enough money. Excellent. Deep breath. Excellent. Very good, guys. And that is in the broadcast, and I will make it available at the end for everybody so that you can so that it's on there. I'll put it in the comments so you have access to that, so you can do that again as often as you like. So I hope that you enjoyed that and you did it along with us, because that is a powerful way of shifting and changing your money energy. Good. The biggest thing about money is relax a little bit. We all tend to try too hard. We all tend to get over stressed about it. And money is something that can easily get us to. The thing that you want to be aware of is not putting money in first position, not making all your decisions based on money. Here's a story for you. A while ago, I was in a session with a young woman, and I said to her, what are you doing? And she said, well, I'm a sophomore in college and I'm studying accounting. So, okay. And what about that? And she starts crying when I was like, oh, okay. And she says, I hate it. I said, okay, you're a sophomore in college, you're taking accounting and you hate it. Why are you doing that? And she says, well, Ed, you don't understand. I can make more money being an accountant. And I said to her, wait a minute. Clearly, I don't understand, because if you're a sophomore in college and you're taking something that you hate, what do you think? You're going to wake up one day and graduate and go, oh, now I like this? Or you're going to wake up 10 years from now and go, oh, now I like this? It doesn't make any sense to me. And she said, Ed, you don't understand. And I go, no, clearly I don't. Tell me, please. And she says, I have a 3-year-old son. Okay. And she says, I can make more money being an accountant. And I said to her, you're putting your money ahead of your well-being. You're putting money ahead of what you like, enjoy. You're giving your power away to money. You're making all your choices based on money. Didn't land. She says, I can still make. I said to her, what are you teaching your son? That's what landed. Be aware of making all your decisions based on money first. Are there times where we have to make decisions based on money? Absolutely. But don't do it all the time. Try to make sure that you're honoring yourself, honoring your heart, honoring your energy, and understand that you can attract as much money as you want into your experience by changing your vibration. Excellent. Good. It went a little bit longer than usual, but this is a really important subject. So we do have some time for the guides here. If and Neshi is saying fantastic tapping, Ed. It felt good. Thank you, Neshi. I'm glad you liked it, and I really liked it too. It's a great tapping. It's one of the ones we do in the workshop. Excellent. And Allison is there. Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Allison. How are you? Welcome. We're glad you're here. So as far as the guides are concerned, you can ask any questions, or you can ask questions about the show. The thing that we want to say about the guides before we get started with them and bring them in is the guides can be very direct, and sometimes they're blunt. It always comes from a loving place, and they always want to help you move forward. But sometimes they come across a little bit blunt. The more focused and the more powerful your question is, the more focused and the more powerful the answer will be from the guides. Remember that this is a public forum and we don't want to air anybody's dirty laundry in public, so we'll be careful about how we ask things and how we answer it. Sometimes my voice changes. The guides want you to remember that you always have free will, and they're not going to take away your free will. And the guides will give you what you need, but not always what you want. So if there are any questions, we'll give Marge a minute. I'm going to take some water here, and Marge will pop them up if anybody has any questions. And so far, it doesn't seem like there's anything coming up. So let me see if the guides have anything that they want to say to you. How's that? Just give me a second. We are going to give you a little bit of a preview of what we're going to talk about next month when we talk about the manifestation show, because manifesting is an important thing, and manifesting is an important part of allowing more money to come into your experience, about attracting money into your experience. We want you to understand this from this point of view. When we were talking about telling your money story and how it feels, we want you to remember to embody it. We want you to feel your story in your body as much as you can. So when we say to you, feel the relax, feel the ease, we want you to really feel that. When we say to you, it feels like the exciting vacation day, we want you to feel that. That's letting you know what you're attracting. Whatever you're feeling, you're attracting more of into your experience. So when you think about money and you feel dread, you're attracting negative things about money. When you think about money and you feel good, you're attracting positive with the money. More money is flowing easily to you. The negative feelings are resistance. The positive feelings is open and allowing and letting the energy flow. The other thing that we want to say to you is feeling good about anything will bring you everything. What does that mean? So if you can't conjure a good feeling story about money, conjure a good feeling story about something else that you can conjure a good feeling, because being connected is being connected. And you know you're connected by the way you feel. When you feel relaxed and joyful and happy, your energy is flowing. And it doesn't matter what subject you're focusing on that gets you to flow. As long as you're feeling good, you're in the flow and you're allowing it to flow because there's no resistance. So not only is whatever you're thinking about flowing into your experience, but everything else that you said you wanted is also flowing into your experience. So if you can't conjure a good, happy story about money, then conjure a good, happy story about something else. Maybe like being on vacation, or maybe like getting something that you really wanted, whatever it might be. Conjure that feeling, conjure that energy. Good. And we see that Rob has a question here. I have a question about going forward on my spiritual path and incorporating abundance in this time of uncertainty. Okay. Thank you, Rob. That's a great question. The times are uncertain only if you believe they are. And that's allowing some of your power to be given away. You create your own reality, period. And you have the ability to create, attract whatever you want into your experience based on you, based on your energy, based on what you're focused on, based on what you're allowing. Everybody is their own individual point of attraction. Everybody is attracting whatever it is that they're wanting. We're going to give away a little bit of what we're going to talk about next month, but we're going to give it away right now. We're going to tell you, when we talk about manifestation with people, they think that we mean when they're manifesting a car, or they're manifesting money, or they're manifesting, in Rob's case, a new guitar, or whatever it might be. They like that. They like that's manifestation. When we let them know that you are manifesting 100% of the time. If you're awake, you're manifesting. They go, "Oh, I don't know if I like that." You mean I'm manifesting the negative things too? Yeah, you are. because you're the individual point that's attracting. Everybody is their own individual point. So earlier in the show, when we were talking about everybody creating their own pie, you have to be your own individual point to create that. Now, the good news is you can change your mind. You can change your focus. You can change your beliefs. You can shift. You can adjust. You can see what kind of feedback you're getting in terms of manifestations, and then you can shift and adjust. And we gave you a couple of things to think about today. We gave you a tapping to also help you with that. We do, as I said, we teach workshops on this. And Neshi mentioned last time that there may be some online classes coming from Star Nations. We'll hope, and we can teach you more that way. But you are your own individual point of focus. This is an uncertain time, or this is a wonderful time, or this is an amazing time, or this is the time of the most prosperity, depending on how you look at it, depending on what you believe. You always get to choose. That was a really good question, Rob. Thank you for asking that. Good. We'll see if there are any other questions. We still have a couple more minutes left. Marge is doing an amazing job, as always, putting the pictures up and putting the questions and the comments and the posts. We thank you. Thank you, Marge. You're doing a great job. Money is energy. How can I stop knee-jerk reactions about money? Good. Excellent. Great question. Thank you. I appreciate that. When you're in the middle of a knee-jerk reaction, that's when it's hard to control it. But when you get back and realize that you're doing it, that's when you have the ability to shift it. That's when you have the ability to look at it and change it again. You may have heard us say, and if not, we're going to say it now, there's only two things that you can control. You can control what you think and how you react. And as you practice doing that, the knee-jerk reactions get smaller and smaller and smaller. But the thing is, you have to practice doing that. You have to be aware of what you're thinking, and you have to be aware of how you respond to things. And when you have a knee-jerk response, that's not a bad thing, because that's showing you an edge. That's showing you the edge of your comfort zone. That's showing you the edge of where you believe, what you believe. And then what you can do is remember it, write it down so that you know what it is. And when you're out of the knee-jerk response, go back and look at it, use some of the different techniques, use the energy steps, use the finding the positive aspects, use the tapping, there's lots of things that you can do to shift that and change that. But you have to catch yourself in the knee-jerk response to know that you have that belief, that that's an edge, that that's where your comfort zone edge ends. And then you can work on shifting and changing that belief. And the important thing with that is don't beat yourself up for having the knee-jerk response. Just understand that it's a habit of thought. It's a way that you respond to things. It's a way that in the past has been effective for you for whatever reason, so you continue to do it. But now you're choosing different. There's only two things that you can control: what you think and how you react, and that takes practice. That's not an instant thing to do, especially if it's something like money that has a lot of energy and a lot of baggage and a lot of stuff built up around it. And don't beat yourself up over that, and just relax. Good. Wonderful question. Thank you. You're welcome, Rob. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate all your questions and comments all the time. Good. And we'll see if there's anything else. We still have a couple of minutes. I'm going to drink a little more water here. Good. All right. Excellent. Marge is giving me the high sign. I saw it. Thank you. Good. So hopefully we've given you a lot to think about money. And we've given you the tapping to help you shift your money. I just realized I don't even have my glasses on. There we go. All right. Now I can see you all. You're back again. You disappeared for a while. There you are. A lot to think about money. There's a lot to money. As we said in the beginning, we've been taught a whole lot of stuff ever since we were little about money. Some of it good, some of it bad, some of it just plain baloney. And as we sort through that, it can be very confusing. So understand that money is energy. Remember it being called currency. Do the tapping to help shift and change your beliefs. Try to relax about it. Try not to make all your decisions based on money. In other words, don't put money first. If you put money first, you're chasing it. And what happens when you chase something? It runs away. You never catch it. So stop chasing money. Stop putting all your decisions, stop making all your decisions on money. Stop putting money first. Decide from the heart. Decide what feels good to you. Focus on anything that makes you feel good. If you can tell the money story the way we're telling it, where you feel calm and relaxed and excited, like being on a vacation day, and well-being and flow and ease and excitement and eagerness and fun and playful and joyful, and you feel that energy, you feel that going up. If you can find that feeling about money, that's what you're going to attract. And if you can't quite get that from money, then get it from your favorite vacation day or your favorite song or your favorite, whatever lifts your mood, whatever brings that energy through so that you can feel that energy. That's what you're attracting. And that's what you're going to attract into your experience. Good. If there are any subjects that you guys would like us to talk about, we'd be more than happy to talk about it. It's just, leave a comment or leave a comment on the Facebook page. Just let me know, email me, whatever. We'd be happy to do that. As I said, next month is manifesting and we're excited about that. We're looking forward to it. We give you some hints today and that's good. We'll also have the magazine article by me will also be about manifesting in Star Nations magazine, which will be out in the beginning of July. And I think that's about it. I want to remind you about the prayer and meditation group again, which is going to be on Monday, June 17th from 7 to 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And what we do is we meditate for 10 minutes on peace, love, harmony, and healing. And if you would join in with us and send a positive wave of energy out into our world, that would be really great if you're available. If not, if you can meditate at some other time and hold the intention of joining our energy and putting it in, that will work too. The reason why we call it a meditation and prayer group is because we do not want to exclude anybody. So if there are people who don't meditate, who would rather just say a prayer and join in with the prayer, you are welcome too. Excellent. Thank you, Pat. Thank you very much. Great show. I appreciate that. Thank you, Pat. We appreciate all of you. We appreciate everybody who is watching and commenting and being a part of this. From our heart, thank you. We appreciate that. If you live in Massachusetts, you can come to our workshops. The information is on my website. We teach all over Massachusetts. We're teaching at 7 different places this month. I think we're at 8 different places next month. So we are all over the place. And so you can do that. The information is on my website. My email is also there. I do also want to let you know that I do offer phone sessions. I do readings over the phone. I do coaching sessions over the phone. So if you're interested in that, please let us know. And I think we're good. I think that's about it. So once again, thank you to Marge. You did an amazing job. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Neshi. Thank you to all of you, everybody who's out there, who is watching. I hope this information helps you. I hope it starts to shift your beliefs about money and shift your energy. We appreciate you. We appreciate you liking and sharing it. We appreciate you comments, all of it. Thank you from our hearts. Thank you. And I think we're good. We'll see you all next month. We wish you light and love. Take care. Bye.